Dear Mr. Chairman, dear members of the PABSEC, my name is Mirela Oprea and I represent ChildPact. It is an honor for an NGO representative to speak from this tribune, and I would really like to thank the previous speaker for saying, please do not forget about the NGOs. Thank you very much. So I speak on behalf of ChildPact, the regional coalition for child protection in the wider Black Sea area. ChildPact has members in 8 PABSEC countries, including Azerbaijan, our host country. And at this point, we represent 541 NGOs, which are focusing their work on child protection in our countries. We represent vulnerable children in policy dialogue and policy debates at national, regional, and international level. ChildPact looks with very high satisfaction at the PABSEC and their work and your work, and congratulates this important regional body for its recent recommendations, particularly those issued by the Cultural, Educational, and Social Affairs Committee, as we think that social welfare reforms, which is on the agenda today, is very important for our member organizations and for the beneficiaries that we represent. As it was also the recommendation number 127 on child protection, which was issued previously this year. I think we can all agree that people in the Black Sea region, and especially children as the next generation, are very important for our region. The civil society organizations like ChildPact want to see these recommendations that were issued by your organization to be implemented. It is very nice to have good recommendations, generous words, in our papers, but it is equally important to see how we can implement them. And this is why I'm here to speak to you today. An important proposal under the PABSEC Child Protection Recommendation was to create a regional fund for children to encourage regional cooperation in this field of child protection so as to improve the lives of children in the region. Why do we need regional cooperation in the child protection field? We have a common legacy from the past, and I include here the socialist past as well, when we had specific ways of caring for vulnerable children. Now we have to change those systems, and all the governments in the region have started to reform their child protection systems, and many progresses have been achieved. But much still needs to be done. And while doing this, we can exchange experience and learn from each other. Because unfortunately, millions of children in our region still suffer. Many are forced to work instead of going to school, and many are trafficked, many are discriminated, and they are the most vulnerable group in case of natural or man-made disasters and in face of poverty. The Regional Fund for Children that we encouraged to be created, as it was recommended by a special recommendation given by PABSEC, can be an instrument to alleviate this problem. We hope you will help ChildPact to convince our governments and international donors to establish the Regional Fund for Children. PABSEC will celebrate 20 years next year. And a previous speaker yesterday said that the organization will be successful when recognized by people in the street, when it will be visible among citizens. I'm a citizen, and I'm here to represent many other citizens, including many underage citizens. And PABSEC would certainly be very visible with us, with the citizens, if it could help us with issues which are close to our hearts. And the idea of promoting regional cooperation for child protection in the region is very close to our heart by ways of creating a Black Sea Fund for Children. We need you, the members of the national parliaments, to help us raise the profile of the idea of having regional cooperation in this field, the idea of creating a regional fund for children. We need you to speak about it in your national context, as well as to show your interest, to ask your governments to participate to the fund, to talk to the media and decision makers in your countries about the need to act for children in the wider Black Sea area. We need you to cooperate with our member organizations in your countries, help us organize events to promote this idea. Last but not least, I would really like to thank the host of this meeting, mainly the President, the Chairperson of the Social Affairs Committee, Mrs. Jalia Alieva, for having been so supportive to our initiative and for having invited ChildPact to participate at this meeting. Of course, our deepest gratitude to the Secretariat of PABSEC for making this possible. Thank you very much.